Hey everybody, this is James at Rattlesnake Defense. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I have some Fort Scott ammunition, Fort Scott munitions, tumble upon impact. I'd never seen these before. I caught these at one of my local sporting goods stores, and my main question is, do they in fact tumble upon impact? And if they do, what kind of damage do they do? So run a few highly scientific, fail-proof tests to see if they in fact do tumble when they hit, and we're going to get to that now. I got this cute little tin of ammunition. These are 9mm, it's 115 grain. I'm gonna walk up here and see if I can give you a closer look at what we're talking about here. All right, give you a closer look here. Trump said Fort Scott munitions, 9mm. It's got a silhouette of Trump here, which I feel like might be in bad taste now, but I'm sure that decision was made before recent events. But it's a nice little box. It's a very pointy bit of ammo. Interestingly shaped, but the main thing is this is going to punch straight through unless it does what it's supposed to do, which is tumble when it hits. So these are, the prices look like they were right there along with all the other defense ammos. So the main thing is it going to punch a hole straight through like I'm afraid, or is it actually going to hit and tumble and do some ridiculous damage? So pretty nice day out here today. Let's load some of these up and shoot and see what the result is. We got them out of the box. We talked about the box, what it is, what it's supposed to do. But the thing is that if you use one of these, there's still a lot of debate online about whether or not you're supposed to use hollow points or whatnot. So if you're using one of these, you want a self-defense round and you want to go by what some people say that you shouldn't shoot hollow points out of a can, then this might be a good alternative. So that's kind of the thing I was interested in personally. They're 115 grain, so the speed's going to be pretty high. I expect it to be pretty spicy, but just for a sound profile, let's see what we got. Now that sounded pretty spicy. Clearly they're supersonic, but that's not something that I'm going to take away from them. I can tell you just for the feel, it feels like they're loaded pretty hot. A little bit of blowback, nothing serious. On this kind of platform, that's a little bit's going to be expected, but the main thing I want to know is do they do what it says they'll do, which is tumble? Because if it doesn't, then this is just a 115 full metal jacket like anything else. So let's get to the fun part. All right, so I fired twice. Bullets go through clean here. Right about here, they get very disrupted, and it's blown a hole out the back that, well, that's pretty ugly. I got the small one because I thought this was about the thickness of a standard person, because if it takes it 10 feet before it starts to tumble, then it's not going to be much good. But I mean, this stuff is, that's damn, you messed it up, man. So that's a Definitely a win there. Let's try something else. Well, let's see here. There's no mark on the last two. We got a regular punch hole in the first one. A little bit cockeyed there, but this third one, you can see it's actually starting to rip. And then by the fourth one, it's I mean, you can see that it's a square hole right here. So it was doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It was traveling completely sideways. Now after that, oh look! Ow, 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 hot. Good rifling marks all the way around. So it flies out the barrel straight, but there's your projectile. The force of it just knocked the other two bags backwards. But if you look at, well, I was worried about penetration and what it would do. If you look at the thickness here, that's pretty good actually. That's about what I would want and what I would expect from a pretty high-end hollow point. So I got the bullet that's very interesting here. Yeah. All right, so with our super accurate scientific test, we shot some flour, we shot some ballistic gel. I'm sorry I can't afford the giant blocks of ballistic gel. I am in fact a poor hillbilly. The flour is cheaper, but we got a good look at the bullet. Recovered it from the flour. It went through just what I think is about the right amount before it stopped, which is very interesting. I fired 2 boxes of these things. I didn't seem to have any malfunctions or hang-ups, but I don't think that was the major concern. The major concern was whether or not it tumbles, and it in fact does tumble, and it does in fact leave a giant exit hole in the ballistic gel. And you can see in the flour where it put every bit of its energy into the target like it's supposed to. So I'm going to call it a success. You guys, it's somebody I never heard of. You know, I'm in the industry, I shoot a lot, but this kind of snuck in on me, so I wanted to try it out because I wasn't sure if it would actually work like it's supposed to. So if nothing else, it does appear to do what it's supposed to. I don't know what other kind of issues there might be as a result of this ammo or any kind of peculiarities with this ammo as far as accuracy and things like that. If I get a chance later, I might actually fire some into, maybe do an accuracy test of it or not, because I'm kind of intrigued. It seems like it really hits hard for a 9mm, which is, you know, if you're going to carry something, especially with a can on it, that's something you're going to want. So, chalk this one up to exactly what it's supposed to be, guys. Let me know what you think. If you have any issues with this kind of ammo or anything like that, let me know. Peace.